Hello, the world. So, I'm going to be doing this whole vlogging thing and give that a try today, see how all that works out. I was originally going to make this just a time lapse, but then I was like, meh, let's try vlogging. Let's just see. I didn't know what to talk about at first. I didn't really want to talk about my process because I actually don't have a process. And as you can see, I'm going to be using watercolors, and that's still really new to me. So I figured what I had to say was probably not going to be helpful at all whatsoever. So then I figured maybe talk about the topic at hand, what I'm drawing, stuff I'm drawing, talk about that. So yeah, I'm going to talk about that. And what I am drawing are creatures from the movie Annihilation. And I'm going to assume that you've probably seen it, because I'm going to ramble about it and spoil it, probs. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, you are on that internet. Use it wisely. And if you have seen it, let's talk about Annihilation. First and foremost, yes, I do recommend it. I did like it. It is a sci-fi, so if you're into that, it's a good sci-fi. If you're into that and want to see some science ladies do their jobs in a non-look, I'm a lady being a scientist stereotypical way, go for it. Right off the bat, I do remember I'm a little bit removed from seeing it, and probably by the time this gets posted, it's not even going to be in theaters anymore. But it'll probably be on Netflix soon, so there's that. And I remember right off the bat that there was a couple things I didn't enjoy. One was the fact that there was an interrogation throughout the movie that kind of explained things, which one felt like, I felt like it kind of dumbed it down. And then two, I hate it when movies do that. Talk about killing all the tension. Oh boy, now I don't have to take my blood pressure medication because I don't have to worry about the protagonist if she's gonna make it or not. Dumb. So dumb. You even could have kept the interrogation scene and just have it all at the end, because I loved the fact that she didn't know anything. All these guys in hazmat suits and questioning her from getting out of the shimmer where no one has been able to get out except for one dude, and he's critically ill. And she just, I don't know. Like, keep that. Just put it all at the end. It was great. The other thing that I didn't like, it was more of a personal preference, though, is the fact that I felt like we didn't get to be in the shimmer a lot. Shimmer obviously being where we will find these creatures that I'm painting. And I really loved that concept. I loved the fact that not only light waves were getting refracted, but just everything was getting refracted. And I'll probably definitely be visiting the book to expand upon that. I think the bear is probably my favorite creature from there. It's such a tragic creature because it's just a bear and its DNA got all jumbled up, so it looks diseased. And I think the bear is a good representation of the duality theme that is in there in the movie a lot. It is a tragically formed being versus other things which are beautiful, like the mutated flowers is really pretty. And then we get the bear that looks like its face is half rotted, and instead of roaring, it just screams out past victims in the voice of past victims, which is amazing. The humanoid was interesting. I felt like it was a little too art housey for me at the end, though. But I did like the concept, and I really did like its formation. I thought that was incredibly interesting. And of course, that music, though. Like, if you are a fan of moody ambience, as I am, for having in the background of drawing. This soundtrack is perfect for that. You will definitely get in the zone and stay in the zone and ignore the world and get your shit done. But yeah, I definitely wish we could have spent more time in the shimmer to see even more fun mutations and whatnot. Especially once we get to the lighthouse where the meteor has crashed and things are even more crazier over there. And don't get me wrong, it's not like it's bad pacing. The pacing is fine. I didn't feel like it rushed through things. I just felt like this movie is a slow burn. And for my slow burns, I kind of like them to take their sweet old time. Blade Runner 2499. So that way I can enjoy the scenery. So that way I can really stay in the world that you've created and enjoy all the time and the detail and the thought that went into it. Let me look at this. Let me submerge myself in your creations. Please, Kay, thanks. But overall, I did enjoy this movie. Of course, it is not without its flaws, but it was a good sci-fi, and I think we need that. And I'm very sad it bombed. But if you haven't seen it, and you still listen to this anyway, this probably made absolutely no sense at all whatsoever. But if you can, go watch it. It's good. And thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you liked the voiceover or not. I will leave a list of the supplies that I used down in the description box below. Thank you. Goodbye, everybody.